Trump's Canada comments, and the bigger political distraction. Ahead of the much-anticipated Four Nations Championship hockey match between the United States and Canada, former President Donald Trump made waves with a bold Twitter statement. He expressed his support for the American hockey team, stating he would be calling them to boost morale before their game. However, his tweet took an unexpected turn when he suggested that Canada might one day become the 51st state of the United States due to its lower taxes and stronger security. Trump noted that while he couldn't attend the game due to a prior engagement in Washington, D.C., he would be watching and even extended an invitation to Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau to join him. This remark quickly gained traction, igniting both amusement and debate. During a press briefing, White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt was asked about Trump's comments. She reinforced the idea that Canada could be our soon-to-be 51st state, further fueling speculation and humor around Trump's statement. However, after all the rhetoric, the U.S. hockey team fell short, with Canada securing a 3-2 victory. Trudeau responded to Trump's remarks on Twitter, saying, "You can't take our country and you can't take our game." This light-hearted exchange turned into a deeper political conversation about Trump's leadership and his ability to divert attention away from pressing domestic issues. While Trump's claim about annexing Canada was clearly unserious, it served as a strategic distraction from more significant policy moves that he and his administration were pursuing. The real issue: distraction from policy changes. Critics argue that Trump frequently uses flashy, controversial statements to divert attention from his administration's policies. His administration has been accused of making sweeping changes to key government agencies, reducing funding for crucial social programs, and prioritizing tax cuts for the wealthy at the expense of essential public services like Medicare, Medicaid, and education. Republican dissatisfaction has also been growing, as evidenced by recent town halls where voters voiced their concerns about Trump's governance. Even in districts that strongly supported him in past elections, some conservatives are now pushing back against what they see as reckless policy decisions. The Canadian political implication. If Canada were hypothetically annexed, the political landscape in the U.S. would shift significantly. Canada's existing political climate is overwhelmingly liberal, and polls suggest that if Canadians had voted in the 2024 U.S. election, the majority would have supported Kamala Harris over Trump. This means that adding Canada to the U.S. electoral map would drastically alter the political balance, making it even harder for Republicans to secure federal victories in the future. The bigger picture. The core takeaway from this controversy is that Trump's remarks about Canada were not a serious policy proposal, but rather a tactic to dominate the news cycle. By focusing on a sensational claim, he successfully diverted public discourse away from the policy changes his administration was enacting, changes that could have lasting consequences for millions of Americans. As his presidency unfolds, Trump continues to employ these tactics, making it crucial for the public to remain vigilant about the real issues at stake. Whether it's cutting funding for social programs or restructuring government agencies, the impact of his policies far outweighs any offhanded comments about annexing Canada. Final thoughts. While Trump's Canada comment provided a moment of entertainment, it also served as a reminder of how political distractions can be used to shift attention away from more pressing matters. As voters, staying informed and questioning the motives behind these headline-grabbing statements is more important than ever.